Good day and welcome to JNN's Headline News. I'm Kimberly Wright. In the headlines at this time, Prime Minister Andrew Holness took to Twitter on Wednesday to announce that he will be appointing Supreme Court Judge Brian Sykes as the new Chief Justice. Justice Sykes will be sworn in on Thursday. The announcement comes against the background of major criticism of appointing Justice Sykes in an acting position. Parliament's Standing Finance Committee commenced its review of the government's $773.7 billion budget for the 2018-2019 financial year. The committee got underway some 46 minutes later than its 10 a.m. scheduled start, with several apologies including mistakes made in the revenue estimates. The review hit a snag when the opposition pointed out that the commitment of $700 million given by the Minister of Finance for the re-verification of the voters list was axed. A vote to reinsert the amount was defeated when the government voted 22 against the opposition's 17 to insert the amount into the new budget of $774 billion. Over 100 persons gathered at the Christiana police station Wednesday morning after they paid money with the promise of employment overseas and their transportation to the airport never showed up. It is estimated that they paid between $60,000 to $100,000. Many have been waiting as early as 3 a.m. They say they are unable to contact the person to whom they paid their money. JNN News understands that 160 prisoners have been relocated from the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center. This following the recent discovery of an escape plot. Correctional staff has also been increased at the facility. Concern has mounted about the dilapidated state of the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center after tunnels were found at the compound on February 16. An investigation is being carried out to determine if alcohol impairment contributed to Sunday's deadly crash on the Martha Bray Road in Trelawney. The driver of a car, 34-year-old Dwayne Faulkner, died while undergoing treatment at the Falmouth Hospital. Other passengers in the vehicle were treated. One of them remains in serious condition. It was reported that the passengers were returning from a party when the driver lost control of the vehicle, which crashed into a tree. Following Mr. Faulkner's death, some of his relatives and friends attacked the hospital. They blamed the hospital staff for not treating him in a timely manner. Sections of the accident and emergency department were damaged in the attack. The police have announced plans to extend their presence at major intersections in the corporate area during afternoon peak periods. Commanding Officer of the Highway and Traffic Division, Senior Superintendent Calvin Allen, says the aim is to match the current presence, which has been in place for the morning periods since Monday. Several sections of the city have faced gridlock over the past 2 weeks due to road patching, as well as lane restrictions due to roadworks taking place in Barbican. JNN News has been informed that head of the Highway and Traffic Division of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Senior Superintendent Calvin Allen, is to be reassigned. He is to take up duties on Thursday as Acting Assistant Commissioner in charge of operations. SSP Allen has led the Highway and Traffic Division for the past 3.5 years. Superintendent Courtney Cooper will be the acting head of the division. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck is reporting that more than 70 persons from Tivoli have not yet collected their compensation. He warns that the time to collect the fund established to pay victims of the security forces operation in West Kingston in May 2010 is running out. Mr. Chuck has been making this warning since last month, when it was announced that at the end of March, any payout that was not made will be returned to the consolidated fund. $200 million was approved by Cabinet based on recommendations by the Compensation Committee established to investigate the claims brought by aggrieved persons. National 400 meters outdoor record holder Roisin McDonald was unable to leave Tuesday afternoon with the rest of the team as his British visa expired on Monday. It's understood that McDonald had not advised the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association that he would require a new visa. He only realized the visa in his passport had expired when he tried to check in to board his flight. The rest of the local base team members are now en route to Birmingham for the March 1 to 4 championship. And in international news, Russia is now officially back into the Olympic family after being ostracized from the recent Winter Games over a long-running doping saga. The country was banned from Pyeongchang 2018 following state-sponsored doping leading up to and including the Sochi 2014 Winter Games. 2 Russian athletes also failed drug tests during the Games this month. However, that hasn't prevented Russia from being reinstated. And those are the stories in the headlines. Join us at 8 p.m. for more details in Frontline News. I'm Kimberly Wright. Pleasant viewing.